How y'all doing, and welcome back to another episode of Larry Reactions. Here to talk about WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view last night. I'm a very happy wrestling fan right here. Real shit. White Rabbit. Say that for the end. Say that for the end. Pay-per-view wasn't that long. I believe it was like 6 matches. It was entertaining. It was entertaining. First match of the night, the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. Now, of course, you knew they was gonna beat the hell out of each other already. They don't even finish their entrances. They already brawling. They already fighting. I mean, the chemistry between these two teams, like I said before, if these two factions want to keep going at it, let this happen. Let this keep happening. Turn it to a long rivalry till it comes to a culmination of just chaos. I'm with it. I'm good. And I love that they did the standoff between Sheamus and Gunther. The crowd lost it. They beat the hell out of each other. It was called a Donnybrook match, basically like a bar fight. They had like bar stuff set up around the ring and shit. And they beat the hell out of each other. This was a physical, stiff ass match. And they beat the hell out of each other. And the Brawling Brutes got the win, which they deserve it. They deserve it because Imperium got them twice already, especially with Gunther retaining the Intercontinental Championship the last 2 times. So, you know, Brawling Brutes got to get something, but hopefully they keep this going because their chemistry is great. You can't buy it. But arguably at that point, I thought that was gonna be the match of the night. It was up there. But moving right along. Next match, Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. I was interested to know how this was gonna play out. It was okay. It was okay. Liv did a spot where she put Ronda through a table. She jumped off the top rope and did like a diving senton through the table on her. So I was like, okay. She came to the ring with a bat, and it was just like I said, Liv just seemed like she always playing the victim, and it makes it hard to believe that she's champion. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, Ronda. And don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with Ronda Rousey. She just kind of floppy all over the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like she like a rag doll. She needs a good opponent. And her and Liv, their chemistry, it's kind of off. It's kind of off in my opinion. But Ronda pulled out the win. She did some submission move. It looked weird. It looked really weird. But one thing that was kind of twisted is right before Liv Morgan, she didn't tap out. She passed out. I liked it. And while she was doing it, while it was happening, she was smiling. That was kind of, that was kind of twisted. Automatic. There was a little WWE behind the scenes exclusive where they did an interview with her. She was like in a corner, a dark corner, kind of upset, you know, crying to herself or something like that. It was very odd, and instantly I thought, I was like, okay, this got something to do with the White Rabbit. Maybe she gonna team with the Fiend if that happened. But anyway, Moving right along. Next match we have Bianca Belair versus Bayley for the Raw Women's title. Now, this match was kind of slow at first, but it kind of picked up. Had some nice spots. I think was it Bianca? I think Bianca jumped from the top onto no, she slammed. She picked up Bayley for the KOD for a finisher, and Bayley was still holding the fucking ladder. So when she flipped over for the KOD, Bayley still had the ladder, and she landed right on the ladder face first. I know that looked fucking painful. Bayley bust her lip and everything, but I was like, well, what? I mean, I know that she shout out to Bayley for eating that move like that. Man, she is not afraid of pain, and that was some pain. I can imagine. But of course, Damage Control got involved, and Bianca ended up dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? And Bianca got the win. She got up the ladder. She got the Raw Women's title. Shout out to Bianca. That's what's up. It kind of figured it would go down this way, because it's like, you know, I think for Bayley to just come back and win, and not saying Bayley won't be champion again. She'll be champion, just not right now. Just not right now, especially with her being in charge of the group, her group Damage Control, and they're already the women's tag team champions. So, you know, just let Bianca get her shine for a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a good move. But moving right along. Next match that we had. Oh, matter of fact, I'm sorry, I skipped a match. Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross. A strap match. Okay. This another match. It was kind of it was kind of slow at first. I mean, it was good. It was okay. They beat the hell out of each other with that strap. They tried to do some interesting things with the strap, as far as, you know, submissions and stuff like that. But ultimately, Karrion Kross pulled out the win, which kind of figured that was going to happen, because Karrion needs that win. It didn't make sense. His first match, official match back in the ring, and he loses, because this will help progress the storyline between him and Drew McIntyre, which I think, if you take the stipulation out of a match, you know, they had to stretch it out and make it look good. But I want to see them just have a fucking wrestling match, and I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be good. I think they're going to really, I think they're going to wow the crowd with what they can do. Both of them big guys, you know, and they can beat the hell out of each other. They can go. They can do it. Okay. But like I said, Karrion Kross ended up getting the win. Scarlett got in the way, and Scarlett basically pepper sprayed Drew McIntyre in the face. Drew is all, you know, discombobulated, and Drew got he tried to choke. He choked Drew out, and yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he got the win. Y'all gotta excuse me. I watched that pay-per-view. It was pretty late last night when I watched it. But man, I had to keep my excitement at a five, because I about woke everybody up in the damn house. I ain't lying. Especially the last part. But we're gonna get to that in a second. Next match, and this was the fucking match of the night. Edge versus Finn Balor. I quit match. Jesus Christ. So much went on in this match. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I ain't gonna make this no long video. What ended up happening? Basically, of course, Edge ended up saying I quit. And I was wondering how they were gonna do it. Okay. Of course, the Judgment Day got involved. Okay. They came in there and they started beating up on Edge. Rhea Ripley handcuffed Edge to the fucking ropes, so he really couldn't defend himself. He was like a lamb to the slaughter, lamb to a pack of wolves. They started taking turns on him. They started beating him down, and they started beating the hell out of Edge. And then all of a sudden, Mr. 619 himself, Rey Mysterio, come down to the rescue. He come help. He takes some of the pressure off of Edge, but he end up getting beat down. And then all of a sudden, here come Beth Phoenix. Oh shit! And Beth Phoenix with that kendo stick, she was a beast. She beat the shit out of the entire Judgment Day. But the showdown I was waiting on was the one between her and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley put her down. Put her down. And then he beat the shit out of Edge. Make sure I'm saying it. If I remember straight. Beth Phoenix had the handcuff key, so she unlocked Edge and freed him. And man, it was just slaughterhouse all over. Beat the shit out of Dominic. Dominic was in the ring with Edge by himself. He was like, "No, Uncle Edge, Uncle Edge, Uncle Edge." You know that shit he tried at the last match. God damn it, you catching it too. And they end up getting the better of Edge, and then Rhea Ripley took out Beth Phoenix. So they got Edge, and they basically tell him, "Are you gonna say I quit?" So Beth Phoenix laid out in front of him. Rhea Ripley go to the ringside, and she grabs 2 chairs. Concerto time. She lifted the chair up, stuck her head up under another chair, stuck her head on top of another chair, and she raised her hand up like she was finna do the concerto, and they was like, "Edge, you better say it." And Edge said it. Edge said, "I quit." Motherfucker. And I was thinking in my head, I said, wouldn't she be like the biggest bitch in the world if she did that shit anyway? And I'd be, goddamn it, that bitch. Wow. I was like, fuck. Hit Beth with the concerto anyway. Judgment Day is now the most hated group in WWE. Because they gave Beth Phoenix, Edge's wife, their concerto. I'm telling you, I cannot wait to Monday night to see what's gonna go down. Edge is gonna be on fucking 1,000. Edge is gonna be on that TOS shit. If you don't know what TOS means, that means terminate on sight. Matter of fact, it's G-Unit's second album if you never heard it. But anyway. Edge, man, female, male, it don't matter. Take it back to the Attitude Era where the women can catch it. I'm talking about, I want to see Rhea Ripley at the end of a hallway and she turn around and bam, catch a spear. Cut her ass in half. Shit. Like I said, that was match of the night. That was match of the night. And shit. But so the EMTs coming down there, and it's a whole bunch of commotion. The Judgment Day, they sitting there laughing, and they left. And I mean, the booing from the crowd, the boos was so, they got so much heat from the crowd. ladies and gentlemen, that is heel energy. That's how it's done. They are the biggest pieces of shit walking WWE right now. That's what I'm talking about. But Edge, TOS. Monday he see any of them bastards. TOS, terminate on sight. Or SOS, spear on sight. But moving right along to the last and final match. Seth Rollins versus Matt Riddle. The fight pit match. Special guest referee was Daniel Kamir. If I'm saying it right. This was a good match. Had a lot of good spots. There was one spot where Riddle jumped off the top of the fight pit and then like a senton dive on the Seth right there in like the nether regions. That shit looked painful. They were in pain. They were in fucking pain. I'm talking about if you can go back and watch the video of when it happened, they were in fucking pain. That was that was a hell of a spot they pulled. And then Seth Rollins, the Extreme Rules was in Philadelphia, which is, because it's the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. But so Seth Rollins been kind of, paying homage to, when he, you notice when he do pay-per-views, his ring gear might be a little different. His ring gear, Extreme Rules was inspired by Rob Van Dam. He had like they were blue tights, but it was like a cloth, like a dark blue. But the graphics on them looked like it was spray painted, like RVD style, like he used to do the singlet he used to wear. So he climbed up the cage, climbed up the fight pit, and he did the RVD, but instead of saying RVD, he said Seth freaking Rollins, and he did like a nice little frog splash bouncing off the cage on the Riddle. So it was a good match. It was a good match. And of course, Riddle took the win, which he deserved it because this rivalry's been good. And Rollins took the last two matches. He won the last two matches they had, 2 or 3. So Riddle definitely deserved this win, and he won by submission. So want to know where they're gonna go? So I wonder, is this the end of it? Or they gonna keep it going? But yeah, it was a good match. But it was hard to follow that last match because the I Quit match should have been last. Jesus Christ. But okay, so getting right into it. So for the past couple of weeks, they've been talking about the White Rabbit, and I've been speculating. I said this is Bray Wyatt. This is fucking Bray Wyatt. Let's go. Bring my boy back. Bring the Fiend back. Let's go. Give us what we want. Okay. So, and they said the White Rabbit will be at Extreme Rules, and I'm like, okay, Bray come back at Extreme Rules. Okay, so when the fight pit match go off, they show the credits and everything. I was like, where the fuck is the White Rabbit? And then all of a sudden, the lights go out. Lost it. The crowd went fucking insane. All of a sudden, the fireflies, you see all the cell phones light up. And then you hear, he's got the whole world in his hands. Oh shit. Oh shit. I was on top of my sofa, jumping up and down, which I'm probably gonna have to replace it. But anyway, I was on top. I was jumping up and fucking down. Like, let it be in Bray. Fucking Bray Wyatt, let's go. And then all of a sudden they showed all the characters from the Firefly Funhouse. They showed Huskies, Abigail, Mercy, Rambling Rabbit. That shit was eerie, but the way they did it, that shit was great. And then it went black, it went dark, and all of a sudden at the announce table there was a head, like right there on the announce table. Michael Cole and Wade Barrett, they got the hell up. They did this shit beautifully. And then all of a sudden, the last thing that you saw before they did the reveal, you saw Cat at the on ringside. He had the Fiend mask on, and the crowd fucking lost it. Holy shit! I mean, they fucking lost it. And then all of a sudden, you see this door on the ramp, and it's got this light coming from behind it. And the door opens, and you see the fucking lantern. It was so loud. The crowd was so hyped. It was deafening. Fucking insane. Fucking crazy. And then you see the lantern, and then you see Bray. He got the mask, and then he took the mask off. Crowd lost it. Welcome back. Holy shit. Bray Wyatt is back. Let's go. Once again, I want to say, if you're a wrestling fan, make sure you give praise to Triple H every fucking day to keep getting the direction that WWE is going in right now. Love it. Absolutely fucking love it. Let's go. Bray Wyatt is back. Bray Wyatt is officially back. It put a fucking smile on my face. Wow. But man, y'all comment down below what y'all thought about the pay-per-view if y'all watched it. Y'all let me know what y'all think might happen on Monday Night Raw, especially with the Edge situation. Definitely can't wait to watch Monday Night Raw. And y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. God bless the Fed. Whoa.